Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about two important information that UK government has released about the immigration process, UK immigration process. One is about the points-based system, the points-based immigration system, or the points-based work visa system that they're going to bring in. So we'll talk about that in detail in this video. The other information they've released is a new visa type called as the Global Talent Visa. The Global Talent Visa is basically a rebranding of the Tier 1 Exceptional Talent Visa that they already had. So the Global Talent Visa is not applicable to everyone. Basically, that is applicable only for very highly skilled people with exceptional talent like scientists and researchers and PhD doctors. And also in IT field specifically, there are certain exceptional individuals who are eligible for this Tier 1 exception talent. So we'll talk about the Global Talent Visa in a separate video. And also within the Global Talent Visa, there is an IT section or a digital technology section. That also we'll cover it in a separate video for IT professionals only. I'm an IT professional, so I'll try and do justice to that video separately, but that's probably coming next. So in this video, we are only going to talk about the points-based immigration system. So there was a lot of speculation about points-based immigration system. When is it going to come? Is it going to come immediately after Brexit, which is 31st of January? Or what's the duration? So there was a lot of talk about it. The Home Secretary Preeti Patel and Boris Johnson, both of them have confirmed that the points-based immigration system will not come this year. It is probably going to come after the end of this year, when the transition period for Brexit completes. So even though the Brexit, the date for triggering Brexit is end of this month, 31st of January, the transition period runs till the end of this year. So what Preeti Patel has said is that the points-based immigration system will come in place after the transition period has completed for Brexit. So potentially in the new year, in 2021 January, we could be seeing the points-based immigration system. So more details about the exact nature of the points-based system is not officially released. There's again speculation saying that it's going to be similar to an Australia-based immigration system. But I'll try and explain as much as I know about UK's history of points-based system. So I came into UK in 2007 through a points-based immigration system, what it was called as HSMP, Highly Skilled Migrant Program. So I'll try and probably give you a brief idea of what to expect in a points-based immigration system. So today, if somebody wants to bring someone on a visa other than the Tier 1 exception talent, which is very limited in quota, it's about 200 per category, basically a very limited quota. In general, if someone wants to bring someone from India or from any other country for work into UK, they give them a Tier 2 visa. So it could either be a Tier 2 ICT visa or a Tier 2 general visa. So we've talked about the Tier 2 visa in detail in my other visa related videos. So for giving a Tier 2 visa to someone in India, all that they need is basically a Tier 2 sponsorship license. So if the company has got a Tier 2 sponsorship license, they can pretty much go and hire anybody in India, regardless of what their qualifications are or regardless of what their eligibility is. Like for example, from an NHS perspective, NHS is the National Healthcare System and the hospitals are run by NHS. When they want to recruit nurses, they can actually go to India and they can hire nurses, qualified nurses, regardless of whether they've completed degree, regardless of their English language proficiency, regardless of their age. If they are qualified nurses who are actually working in the hospital industry in India, they can actually hire them, and even if they've completed diploma or whatever be their education qualification, they can actually bring them in. And the starting salary for these kind of people in UK is a bit low. It's about 25,000, probably like 2,000 pounds per month. So they can actually bring in, like if a company wants to bring in a fleet of drivers, all they need to do is they need to show a labor market test. So what is a labor market test? Basically to show that I'm not getting this skill in UK. I've advertised it for 30 days. I've not found enough people to fill in these many roles. So I'm going to bring in people from another country. That's the Tier 2 process here in current format. Now, if they bring in a points-based system, their eligibility is validated, and either one of these two things could happen. One is they can go back to the previous state wherein you don't need a sponsor. You can actually get your own work permit or get your own work visa. So that's how I got it. I didn't have a sponsor, I didn't have a job, or I didn't have a job offer from any company. I applied for the points-based system based on my own knowledge of the points-based system, and I did the application processing on my own, and didn't have any agent or didn't have any agency to go through. I had applied directly with the Home Office, and I got the visa and was able to come to the UK without the help of any other organizations. Now that could be coming into effect again with the points-based immigration system, which is a huge advantage for people who want to come to UK and who are not able to find a sponsor or not able to find a job before coming to UK. The other the disadvantage with this is that this would mean that people with diploma or people with not enough experience, not enough English language, you will find that you are not getting enough qualification or enough points for coming into UK. So for example, your English language proficiency will have some points, like 10 points. Your diploma or degree certificate could have some points, like 20 points in the HSMP, for example. So if you are not a proficient English speaker, or if you are not having a degree certificate, then you will not have any points from those categories. And again, there is a age-related points as well. And people lesser than 30 years will get a higher point. People more than 30 years will get lower points. So there are disadvantages that you may find yourself that an employer actually wants to hire you, but you're not getting qualified because of the points. So both of these scenarios could happen. Again, like I said, that's not been officially confirmed yet. All they have said is that they're going to bring in a points-based immigration system, and in all the information that I'm giving you today is based on how UK had done points-based system before, and generally how a points-based system has worked for a work visa perspective. So when there is an update, when the UK government or the Home Office officially release more update or more details about the points-based immigration system, I will make a very clear video with exact details, and we'll talk about the pros and cons again. For now, hopefully this information was useful to you. If so, please subscribe, please share with your friends as well. Until then, let's meet in the next video. Thank you. Bye.